With the amount of manhaj, all claiming they're right, do we just follow one and make dua we are on the straight path, as we do in Surah Al-Fatiha? Yeah, you always have to make dua to Allah, and we do in Surah Al-Fatiha and our prayers, Ihdina Sirat al-Mustaqim. Manhaj, you follow the generality of Islam. Follow the generality of Islam. Go with the Jama'ah. And the manhaj are really distinguished by very specific details, but they agree on 90% or 95% of all issues. They agree. So who is right on that 5% difference or 10% difference? Allahu A'lam. But if you restrict yourself to following, the Jama'ah, then you'll be safe, inshallah. And don't preoccupy yourself with, I'm part of this manhaj, or I'm part of this manhaj, or I'm part of that manhaj. You don't have to concern yourself with that level of detail. That's not productive, and it can actually lead to waswasa. So you don't want to do that. For 90% of issues, the manhaj are agreed. The one rule that I'll give you, just to stay safe, is restrict yourself to manhaj that were developed prior to colonialism, prior to this kind of modernization that swept the world and started creating these problems and this reform of Islam. You want to follow manhaj. Manhaj means like ways or like schools of thought or paths, philosophies within Islam. Like, okay, do I follow this madhab or that madhab or this manhaj or that manhaj? As long as they're Sunni madhab, manhaj that have their development and expression prior to colonialism, in what we call pre-modernity, prior to the modern fitna, then inshallah ask for guidance, inshallah it will be accepted. Don't, fall into this reformism or modernism, and don't fall into waswasa that, I have to find the right path exactly. Allah will guide you to whatever is correct and what makes sense to you, but as long as you stick to the Jama'ah, and that's actually the advice of the Prophet ﷺ, to stick to the Jama'ah, then you will be safe, bi'idhnillah.